Okay, let us read. Many opportunities to harness the highly skewed seasonal and spatial distribution of monsoon flows, which occur in 4-month period from June to September annually, have been lost. In the first statements, author is saying the backstage, where he's coming from. His concern is about how much monsoon bounty we get and how we lose that opportunity by letting it flow into the ocean. How much monsoon we get? Do you know? कितना आता है? How much monsoon water we get annually? It's again geography basic question. You should know. You can quote it anywhere. But this much water we get annually, monsoon bounty, but we are not able to harness it. Same thing the author is saying. You can say at so many places. We should know the numbers. I think it is 1100 BCM. Check it out. But I vaguely remember to be 1100 BC. Billion cubic meter. Okay. Since these few months account for most of the rainfall and consequent freshwater availability, the need for holding rainwater in reservoirs for subsequently releasing it for use over the year is necessity that nobody can afford to overlook. So again, author is saying what you already know, that most of our rain, 95%, 95% of our rain in India, we get in those 4 months, right? And rest of the months, we don't have any much rain in many of the areas. There are exceptions, like where do we get return monsoon rains? Winter rains. Winter rains, firstly, we get from Mediterranean, western disturbances, and returning monsoon, retreating monsoon gives rains to which areas in October? Tamil Nadu coast, Chennai and the area. Because map of India is something like this, no? In the south. Something like this. Right. So when the retreating monsoon is coming out, for other areas, from majority of the areas, it is coming onshore winds. But when it comes in this direction, here, these winds get moisture. So this area get rainfall in retreating monsoon or northeast monsoon. Yes, but again, intensity is much more in this area because these are offshore winds. Smaller amount of rainfall here and there, that happens everywhere. Local orographic reasons are always there. But because of this persistent monsoonal winds, they get rainfall in the months of October, November. For other areas, it is always which monsoon? Southwest monsoon, right? Anyway, so the author is saying that we have to hold that water because we get that water in 4 months and we have to use it all the year. And that is a necessity. Author is not giving you any room to imagination. He is saying that it is a necessity. ऐसा नहीं है कि करना चाहिए. It is a necessity. Climate change will continue to affect weather conditions and create water shortages and excesses. Again, something we already know from our environment and geography, that due to climate change, a lot of extreme weather events are happening, extreme droughts or heat waves or longer monsoon breaks and suddenly burst of rainfall anywhere in the country. Maybe in the areas where there used to be lesser rainfall, there also you get such kind of excess of rainfall. Many cities are facing the water flooding due to this issue and water crisis at other times. In Delhi as well, you guys stay in Delhi, you know how much water crisis Delhi is facing. That there is always water issue somewhere or other, sometime or other. And at the same time, you get Yamuna flooding due to excess rainfall in Himalayas, upstream Himalayas, in Delhi as well. And recently Chennai floods have happened again due to retreating monsoon. This is last month हुए ना अभी, मतलब in the recent past हुए ना, so that was due to retreating monsoon. While millions suffer from droughts and floods, waters in countries' rivers flow unutilized and are discharged into the sea every year. Fine. Authors concern for water, monsoon, unused water, and our inability to utilize the excess water or divert the excess water via those stream channels is very apparent. Question: with reference to above passage, which of the following could be the most logical, rational, practical implication for India? Okay, there are 5 things they have enlisted. We'll read 5 things. We'll firstly, wherever we feel that it is absolutely wrong, we'll eliminate those options. Absolutely right, we'll take those options into consideration as we do for our GS. First, interlinking of rivers should be undertaken. Fine. Next, a network of dams and canals should be built across the country for proper distribution of water. This is also fine. Farmers should be provided easy loans for digging bore wells. This is very, very tangent. This is very tangent, that easy loans and digging bore wells, right? Digging bore wells is not correct way to do, use water. We know that we are over dependent on our groundwater discharge, groundwater utilization. Huh? Are you sure? I think that data is wrong. Ensure it. Overall check kar lena. But we take out more groundwater than US and China combined. है ना? So we are over dependent on our groundwater, and groundwater level is declining very, very rapidly across the country. Even in your hometowns, if you see the depth at which now people are discovering water resources, that depth is increasing more and more and more. Uses of water, so 3 is wrong, so 2 options are gone. Uses of water for agriculture should be regulated by law. Again, there is nothing explicitly said about uses being regulated, because overuse is not the concern of the passage. Passage mainly concerns with distributing the excess we get via various reservoirs. Reservoirs, author has talked about that we don't have reservoirs, so that concern author has explicitly mentioned. Lastly, distribution of river water among the regions should be regulated by the union government. Again, no direct implication has been made who should do it or how should it be done. No, but it should be done, that has been insinuated. Fine. So 1 and 2 seem to be correct, and others, then only one option remains anyway. Hai na? 4 is wrong, so that option is also gone. So answer should be A. See, 2022 questions would be like this, that everybody will get same answer. There will be no doubt about it. Right? So these are the questions that we should not get wrong. Is there more? Yes. Read the passage. ओके। हम्म। हो गया। Yeah. हाँ। हम्म। अच्छा, दो है क्या क्वेश्चन में? दोनों का? चलवा। दोनों का? हाँ। देयर आर टू क्वेश्चंस ना? Harita, you're done with reading? Okay, let's read them. In India, the segregation of municipal waste at source is rare. Again, topic of passage, author has highlighted in the first line itself. It will be about municipal waste. How much waste do we generate and how much we collect? Do you know? No? Okay, you should. बहुत सारा डेटा पता होना चाहिए. Primary reason for that is your competitors know it. It's a competitive exam. So that is the reason you need to know. Recycling is mostly with the informal sector, the rack pickers and all. They go into the waste dumps, collect it. Here also you have seen in ORN, they collect plastic bottles and all for recycle. जिन पे कुत्ते भोंकते हैं बहुत ज्यादा, है ना? कुत्तों की दुश्मनी है उनसे. More than three-fourths of the municipal budget goes into collection and transportation, which leaves very little for processing, resource recovery, and disposal. Firstly, from our other knowledge, we know that funds that are available with municipal bodies is very often limited, and unless that municipal body is Mumbai or Pune, है ना? But other municipal bodies are always in fund crunch type of situation, and three-fourths of that budget goes into collection and transportation. Budget allocated to waste recycling process, waste collection process is what they are talking about. MSW, Municipal Solid Waste Management, Solid Waste Management, SW. More than three-fourths goes into collection and transportation. So very little remains for processing, resource recovery, and disposal of that waste, remaining waste. Do you know about Indore model? Indore पता है आपको? Yes. So Indore model is in this regard a very successful model. You should read about Indore model. You can, as a aware citizen, also you should know about what they did and how they achieved what they did, and you can quote it at multiple places. Where does waste to energy fit into all this? The author is talking about now waste to energy. Firstly, he established the premise that it is a big issue. Municipal bodies are not able to process, collect, resource recovery and collection and disposal. Their mainly budget goes into collection and transportation. So that is the background. And then he says, waste to energy, where does it fit? Ideally, it fits in the chain after segregation, between waste and rest. Wet waste and rest of the waste, the dry waste, that needs to be segregated. And after that, uh, waste to energy can be employed. Collection chain after fits in the chain after segregation, collection, recycling, and before getting into the landfill. ये सब हो जाए, and now we want to transport it to landfills. In that gap, यहाँ पे बैठ जाओ, वहां से दिखेगा नहीं. हाँ. Which technology is most appropriate in converting waste to energy depends on what is in the waste. There are some technologies which can convert anything that you put into it into energy. There are some technologies that can convert only organic part into the energy. Do you know any names of those technologies? I think polycrack technology is one which can convert anything into energy. You should know. You should know. I think there was 1 or 2 years back. It was a famous mock test questions, polycorrect technology, because the Indian Railways has employed it somewhere. Okay. What is in the waste? Biodegradable versus non-biodegradable, and its calorific value. Definitely. The biodegradable component of India's municipal solid waste is little over 50%. So it is about 50%. That is what author is saying. And biomethanation offers a major solution for this process. So in the parting thought, author has given the suggestion that this 50% is a very, very useful waste which can be employed in biomethanation. First question, based on the above passage, which assumptions have been made? Assumptions are something that are implicit, that may not be explicitly there in the passage, but author has assumed it, presumed it, taken it for granted. First, collection, processing, and segregation of municipal solid waste should be with the government agencies. As anywhere, do you as a reader feel that this is what author has in his mind? That it should be with the government agencies? He's not talking about whether government is doing it efficiently or not, right? Or whether private should be brought in. Huh. So it should be with the government agencies. ये कहाँ पे है? मतलब, do you feel that author has this in his mind while writing the passage? What is the main concern of the author? What is author taking for granted? Author ने पहले क्या बोला कि this is a major problem. Then these municipal bodies do not have resources, and most of the resources do not have resources. भी नहीं बोला. The most of the resources that they spend on solid waste management goes into collection and transportation. So for these other processes, processing and segregation तो हो ही नहीं रहा है. That author said. So for processing and reclaiming the resources, for that no funds are remaining. That he said. Then he went on to how waste to energy can be useful. He didn't talk about who should do segregation. Anyway, and you think logically, can segregation be done by government? If at your home you are not going to segregate the waste, can government in any way do segregate the waste at that scale, at the size which our cities are? No. So of course, first statement is not going to be correct. Resource recovery and recycling require technological inputs that can be best handled by private sector enterprises. It is not that this needs to be explicitly there in the passage, but do you think that author has taken it for granted that who should do it? Author is saying that it should be done. Author has never said anything about who should do it. Author is saying means these government agencies do not have money to do it, right? And author is not saying that technologically they are poor or anything. क्या लगता है आंसर? B or D? Huh? This is again PYQ. You can check the answer. I think it should be D. But हाँ, है ना? D ना मतलब. हम्म. हम्म. Yes, it is B. Official answer is B. Hmm. Yes. Which one of the following statement best reflects the crux of the passage? Crux is core. कहना क्या चाहते हो? That we have to answer. The main thing that author wants to convey. What the passage is mainly about. First, generation of energy from municipal solid waste is inexpensive. Is the author trying to say that it is cost efficient? And from our other knowledge as well, the main problem is that it is not inexpensive. It is very costly, right? Second, biomethanation is most ideal way of generating energy from municipal solid waste. Huh? See, author is talking about crux. Can crux come in the last line just as a passing reference? Crux तो बीच में कहीं होना चाहिए ideally. उसके बारे में ज्यादा बोलना चाहिए author ने. Author has to say more things about crux rather than just a passing reference at the end as a suggestive way. So it is not about biomethanation, and anyway, author is not doing comparative analysis of which method of waste to energy generation is most efficient or ideal. Third, segregation is the first step in ensuring the success of waste to energy plants. That is true. That is our contender so far. Let us read option D. The biodegradable component of India's municipal solid waste is not adequate to provide energy from waste efficiently or effectively. No, that is not saying he's saying ulta. He's saying opposite thing that yes, that we already know from our knowledge of environment that segregation is a big issue in India. Even we as UPSC aspirants may not segregate our waste at home many times. है ना हम करते collect करने वाला कोई तो yes, so even if you segregate, the guy who comes to pick up your waste will just mix everything and take one big basket because he's an informal player, है ना? Formalization नहीं हुआ है. That is the success of Indore model. That firstly, it started with the municipal corporation. That we will take the first step. We cannot expect citizens to, on their own, segregate right away. We have to provide. We have to simplify that. I don't know if you have read this economic survey. I think 2 years back, wherein there was a whole chapter on nudge. How can we use nudge theory to make citizens more amenable to what we want them to do? So the CEA had given many case studies, instances of how it can be used and how psychology can be used to make citizens behave in a certain way without hampering their liberty. That is the crux of nudge. We don't want to impose, but we want to make them behave in certain way without hampering their liberty. So firstly, you have to simplify things for them. That firstly, you have to take the form, make whoever collects the waste, we have to simplify that process. Those people need to go to every home very frequently, and municipality needs to give them separate bins for everything so that they can use it. Everything has to be run very professionally, simply, and those things they did first as a first step. They didn't expect, they didn't impose on citizens that you should segregate first and give it separately. No, that doesn't happen. So answer is C here. Okay, let's go back to calendars. Let us finish the remaining of the chapter. Wait. We did it, no? This I think we covered. This we covered. In the past, that is clear, na? What day will it be on? Particular date in the past. हाँ ये तो हुआ था ना. हाँ. Again, question is, what was the day on 20th June 1837? This is my favorite date. This is my birthday. So either you can go back because you know today's day. Today, 24th December is Sunday. From that, you can go back. Or as I said, 1st January 0001 was Monday. From there, you can come forward. Hmm. Hmm. इसमें सेम ही प्रोसेस होगा, इसमें करते हैं. Process would be same when we do by that method. We can firstly try on by whichever method is more friendly to you. Either from 0001 come forward or from today go back. कोई भी तुम्हें जो अच्छा लगता है वो करो. हाँ. हम्म. आपने देखा कल का लेक्चर मनीषा? या कर पाओगे आप? अच्छा. भूल गई? क्या बात, एक दिन में भूल गई. See, today is 24th of December. So go from 24th December 2023 to 24th 20th of June next year. That you know how to do. हाँ. Next year जाना पता है ना हमें. We know how to go ahead. Count extra days. And from then you have 20th June 1837 and 20th June 2024. Now you just, those are year to year jumps. Then leap year and all you can calculate. How many leap years are there वगैरह. See, that period is long, so leap year calculation do carefully. हो रहा है. हाँ, आंसर तो मैंने दिया हुआ है. अच्छा, रैंडम डेट पे डे कैलकुलेट करना था. हम्म. आई एम नॉट अवेयर. अच्छा. लेट अस सी इफ गूगल नोट्स. पक्का. हम्म? हम्म, ये मंथ प्लस 13 into m - वो वाला है क्या? तो झेलर्स रूल बोला है मैंने। हम्म, हम्म, ये तो ऑर्डर में भी नहीं है, मैं मंथ कोड ऐड वो ही नहीं कर पाओगे, तुम रट ही नहीं पाओगे। ऑर्डर में थोड़ी है ये। मई 1 है, अगस्त 2 है। अब तो तुम, हाँ, ऑर्डर में तो फिर भी ठीक है। Apparently, there is this formula to find out day on any date. It's called Zeller's rule. It goes like F is equal to K plus 13 into M mi- minus 1 by 5 plus D plus B by 4 plus C by 4 minus 2 into C. Day of month is equal to month number. This D is last two digits of year. C is first two digits of year. ऐसा सीन है। एंड M is March is equal to 1 and February is equal to 12. हाँ। हम्म, हाँ, तो लेट अस ट्राई 20th June 1837 ना। तो वी हैव K is 20 plus 13 into this is 4 ना, March April May June divided by 5 minus 1 plus this day 37 plus 37 by 4 plus 18 by 4 minus 36। हाँ, सो 18 into 2 ना 36। क्या आ रहा है इससे? Ignore any fractions that you may get here and there. You just have to take the quotient. I don't know, I have never seen this, but seems unnecessarily complicated to remember. हाँ, हाँ हाँ, उससे भी आता ही है। हम्म। अच्छा। हाँ हाँ हाँ। अच्छा, तो 44 आ रहा है, 44 आ रहा है, एंड देन यू हैव टू डिवाइड दिस नंबर बाय 7 टू फाइंड रिमाइंडर। तो रिमाइंडर इज 3। 3 नहीं, नहीं 2। 2, मंडे इज 1, ट्यूसडे इज 2, so it is Tuesday. हाँ, so by this formula also you get the right answer. Yes, this is awfully complicated. We simply do it logically. I don't prefer any formulas, as you already know. So I have told about two methods. We have discussed both of them yesterday. First is from today we go back to 20th June. So today is 24th December 2023. We know it to be Sunday. From here we go to 20 June 2023 or 4. 4 I prefer because going ahead is easier than going back. So if you go to 4, you have 7 extra days of December. 24 plus 7 is 31. 3 of January, 1 of February, because 24 is a leap year. 3 March, 2 April, 3 May, and 20 of June. We are going forward. No? We have to go to 20th June. No? How much is this? 39. This is 39, which is equivalent to 4 when we divide by 7 and remainder is 4. Right? So 4 extra days. So if you go 4 ahead from Sunday, you go to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, this Thursday. And now what we need is 20th June 1837. And we want to go from then here to here. We assume that this is some X day. क्योंकि फॉरवर्ड जाना हमें अच्छा लगता है और आता भी है. So we calculate number of extra days from here to here, year wise. Now from 1837 to 2024, how many leap years are coming up? That is what we want to know. Right? So in the 19th century, you go from 1840 to 1896. 1900 will not be a leap year. No, it needs to be divisible by 400 for century year to be leap year. So how many leap years are there? 40 to 96. So this is 4 into 10 to 4 into 24. So 15. This is 14, and we have to include this as well. So 15 leap years. We are adding. I'm going century wise. है ना? So these are 15 leap year in the 19th century, and rest of them non-leap year. How many? Total are 63, no? Till 1900, 63 years are there. Out of them, 15 are leap. So remaining 48. 48 are non-leap. Now in the 20th century, from 1901 to 2000. 2000 is a leap year now. So we'll have 25 leap years, 75 non-leap years. हमें कहाँ तक आना है? 24 तक आना है. Right? And then from 2001 to 24, you have how many leap years? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, and 24. Because February is before June, no? So that leap years needs to be counted. So 6 leap years, and how many non-leap? 18 non-leap. So total, how many leap years? 40 plus 6, 46. This is 141. यही आ रहा है ना? You have done this way ना? फाइन, बट ये सिमिलर नंबर ये ऐसे ही आएंगे ना, यहाँ पे एक कम आएगा तुम्हारा कहीं पे तो। हाँ, नाइनटीन जीरो फोर। इतना डिफरेंस नहीं आना चाहिए। चलो लेट अस सी। हाँ, अच्छा, लेट अस सी इससे क्या आता है, देन विल see if you have made any mistake. So extra days are 46 into 2 plus 141, which is, this is 92 plus 141, which is 233. Divide by 7, find out the remainder. How much is remainder? 2. So from here to here we have 2 extra days. This Thursday. We have to go 2 back now, na? This is we are going into the past. यहाँ से यहाँ 2 ऐड करके थर्सडे आया, तो 2 सबट्रैक्ट करके थर्सडे से ट्यूसडे आया। So this is Tuesday. No. What do we know from 90? I'm taking century wise because this is a very long period. I don't want to enlist. So in 19th century, how many leap years are there that I want to see? In 19th century, first leap year is 40, 1840. 1840 is 10 into, 40 is 10 into 4. There is my first leap year in the 19th century, and last leap year is 1896, right? So that is 24 into 4. So 10 into 4, 11 into 4, 12 into 4, 13 into 4. These numbers will come as a leap year. So from 10 to 24, how many leap years? 15. Plus I have to include 10 to 24, 14. Minus 24 minus 10 is 14. Plus I have to include both of them. So I had to add one. What? Which number you want to get? Roughly you get the answer, but you have to ensure that how many inclusions you have to make. So here 2000, year 2000 is coming in between. So that is a leap year. So you are saved. But had the, instead of 2000, it was 1900, 1800, there are not leap year. So by dividing 4, you'll get that as inclusion, but then you have to exclude it. So to avoid certain these problems, we just divide the period. Ultimately तो आंसर गलत नहीं आना चाहिए इतना मेहनत करके, ये चीज। तो 19th सेंचुरी में समझ गए कितने लीप ईयर्स कैसे आए हरिता? So 20th century, now you know out of 100 years, if the year is ending in leap year like 2000, we have 25 leap, 75 non-leap. If the year is ending in non-leap year like 1900, there are 24 leap, 76 non-leap. So this is 2000 wala, so 25 leap, 75 non-leap. I don't need to calculate. And from 2000 to 2001 to 24, 6 leap, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 and 24. 24 I have to include because this is June. February is before June. है ना? So 46 leap year total. Remaining are non-leap year. So this calculation is there. हाँ, तुम वही 41 बोले तो 41 तो नहीं आ सकता ना यार। हाँ, okay. That is okay. That is okay. Because 2024 you won't include. That is why you will get 45. And the other way to do this, which can be simpler sometimes. What we know is 1 January 0001 was Monday. That is when we start, right? And what we know, in after 100 years, you get 5 extra days. After 200 years, 3 extra days. After 300 years, 1 extra day. After 400 years, 0 extra day. So after 400, you get 0 extra days. After 800, 0 extra days. After 1200, 0 extra days. After 1600, 0 extra days. So I write 1837, the year I want to come to, as 1600, which will give me 0 extra days, plus 200, plus 37 years. Right? This will give me 0 extra days. है ना? Because this will give me 3 extra days. Now I just have to calculate per year. From 1801 to 1837, I have how many leap years? 9 leap years. 9 leap years. And rest of them, like how many? 28 non-leap years. 9 leap will give me 18 extra days. 28 non-leap will give me 28 extra days, which is 46, which is equivalent to 4 extra days. 42 plus 4. So this gives me 4 extra days. With this, I have arrived at 1 January 1837, because I'm starting my calculation from 1 January 0001. So from 1 January to 1 January, we have these many extra days. Now from 1 January, I have to go to 20th June. So 3 extra days from January, 0 for February, 3 for March, 2 for April, 3 for May, and 20 for June. How much we have? 31 plus this 7. 31 plus 7 gives me 38, which is equivalent to 3. है ना? तो फ्रॉम मंडे कुछ गलत हो गया कह रहे? क्या आप कहाँ पे गलती हो गई? यहीं पे कहीं पे गलती होनी चाहिए अगर होगी तो. यहाँ तो किया था काम कर 11 एक्स्ट्रा डेज आ रहा है ना. जनवरी, फरवरी, मार्च, अप्रैल, मई, वहां पे ऐड कर दिया कुछ एक्स्ट्रा मैंने. तो ऐड करना ही है. हाँ हाँ अच्छा ओके. 1 जनवरी 1836 37 के लिए वी कांट टेक 37 ना. वी हैव टू take 36 here. We have to come to 1st January 1837. 1837 is not getting completed. Right. This is 31 is fine. This is 36 meaning 9 leap, 27 non-leap, 18 plus 27, 45, which is equivalent to 3. Right? So this is 37 and which is equivalent to 2. Till Wednesday आ रहा है यार. क्यों आ रहा है? वहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है. ये तो सही है ना. जैन, फेब, मार्च, अप्रैल, मई. We remove this 20, you get 11 extra days and you have 1 June here. So 1 June is 11 plus 6, 17, which is equivalent to 3. So 1 June is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. When 1 June is Thursday, 8 June is Thursday, 15 June is Thursday, 22 June is Thursday. You go 2 days back. So Tuesday आ रहा है यहाँ से. So 20 was the problem. 20 extra days of June was the problem. Huh? I think we need to add only 19 extra days of June because we are already at the 1st June. That was the thing. When we are at the 1st June, we have to go only 19 days ahead, not 20 days ahead. That was the difference. So if you want to add for June, you have to add 19 extra days of June, not 20. ये था. हाँ हाँ यही. Yes. Somewhere we have to make one less. Yes. हाँ कहाँ पे ये नहीं 40 ये तो सही आ गया ना. 46 लीव एंड 141 नॉन लीव. हाँ कितने आए. 2024 इज अ लीप ईयर ना. हाँ बिकॉज द डेट इज जून. फेब्रुआरी इज बिफोर जून. आपको जो भी अच्छा लग रहा है चूज कर लो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. कोई बात नहीं. एक मेथड यू कैन चूज whichever seems simpler. If this seems simpler you can use this. ये बस ठीक है. अब अभी और एक बार. हाँ हो गया ना कंप्लीट. अभी क्या 19 plus this is 30. 30 plus 3 plus 3 36 which is equivalent to 1. Monday to Tuesday. हाँ because we are already at the 1st June here. So only 19 more days to go. Whichever method you find you feel comfortable with, you can stick. नहीं आएगा कैसे आएगा. नॉन लिप इतने आपके. आपको समझ रहा है मनीषा. दोनों भी इंक्लूड करना है ना. अगर आपको डिफिकल्टी हो रही है आप लिख लो. 40 भी 10 11 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 दोनों भी इंक्लूड करना है हम. ठीक है. नहीं है. 1837 ईयर में. ठीक है. वी स्टार्ट फ्रॉम 1 जनवरी 0001. So we want to come to 1 January 1837. So 1836 years have gone by. And because I know that 400 years give me 0 extra days, because I know 400 years will give me 0 extra days, we have divided into blocks of 400. So maximum 4 blocks can fit in 1600 plus 200 plus 37. This gives me 0 extra days. 400, 400, 400, 400. 200 gives me 3 extra days. And remaining 36. In remaining 36, I have 9 leap years, 27 non-leap years. So those extra days I calculate to be 3. Fine. Now I have come at 1 January 1837. 1 January 1837 I have come at with 6 extra days. ठीक है. Now from 1 January I have to go to 20th June. So for January I have taken 3 extra days. February 0, March, April, May. Then I come to 1st June, and from 1st June I have to go 19 ahead. So total extra days in this year is 30. These extra days are 6. Year wale extra days. Total 36 extra days is equivalent to 1 extra day. So from Monday I need to go to Tuesday. ठीक है. Oh, I have also seen it for the first time. If you want to remember, you can. This is day of the month. This is 13 minus 1 by 5, and M is month number, and they have given March as number 1 and February as number 12. From March to February. This is last two digits of the year. This is last two, again, D by 4. This is C by 4 is first two digits of the year. This is minus 2 times C, which is first two digits of the year into 2. So for 20th June 1837, it is 20 plus 13 into June month is 4, because March is 1, April, May, June, minus 1 by 5. This is plus 37, last two digits of the year, plus 37 by 4, plus 18 by 4, which is first two digits of the year, minus 18 into 2. And we ignore all the fractional parts and take only quotients. So this is 20 plus 52 minus 1, 51, 51 by 5. So 10 point something, so we take 10. 20 plus 10. So 20 plus 10 plus 37 plus this is 9. This is 4 and minus 36. And it comes out to be 44. It comes out to be 44, I think. Hai na? It comes out to be 44. We divide it by 7, find out the remainder. Remainder is 2. Monday is 1, Tuesday is 2. So answer is 2. That's how it works. I have also seen it for the first time. If you compute this thing, it comes out as 40. Remainder 7, divide by 7 and find out the remainder. 27. So every leap year gives me 2 extra days, because there are 52 full weeks and 2 days remain in leap year. In non-leap year, there are 52 full weeks and 1 extra days remain. That is where for leap years we have to multiply by 2. This is month code M. March the code has, this person has given as 1, and February as then 12. Just ensure that this formula works for few other dates before adopting it. लास्ट ईयर का था क्वेश्चन, बिकॉज दैट डे आई हैड द लेक्चर. आप आज का ले लो. हाँ 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 हाँ. 29 फेब आ रहा है बीच में. 29 फेब इज द प्रॉब्लमेटिक डेट ना. क्या था? आज है 24 दिसंबर 2023 is Sunday, and you have to find out 2nd Feb 1990. अब 10th अगस्त को छोड़ो, आज का ले लो, because in UPSC as well you will not be given any information. So UPSC examiner will assume that you know today is Sunday, whatever the date is. So 26th May na. So 26th May 2024 is Sunday, that you know already. No, 1990 na. You have to find ultimately that. Okay. December 3 नहीं आएगा, December 7 days है ना अभी. राइट. आप चाहिए तो उस मेथड से ट्राई कर लो, 400 प्लस वो वाले. हाँ बस क्या बोलते हो? आप करो, आई एंश्योर दैट अनूप उठा हुआ है। एनी अदर आंसर्स फरीदा? अच्छा, अच्छा। सेल्वा, अजिंक्य, मनीषा, आपसे कुछ हो रहा है? हाँ हाँ, करो करो करो, ट्राई कर लो। अगर नहीं होता तो आप कल का लेक्चर नहीं देखा, ये याद रखना, फिर देखोगे तो हो जाए। इन LR सेक्शन, एज आई ऑलरेडी सेड, क्वेश्चंस आर वेरी वेरी स्टैंडर्ड। ठीक है, तो इट विल बी ऑलवेज बेनिफिशियल दैट स्टैंडर्ड क्वेश्चन अटेम्प्ट करके फटाफट आंसर करेक्ट निकाल दो। In quant, you have to think, as we have already seen, very very basic questions are asked. So you have to use your analytical abilities. Answer, I think I have already provided. क्या है तो तुम्हारा? सर, फ्राइडे है ना? हम्म, फ्राइडे। इतनी क्या जल्दी है भाई? आराम से करो, सही करो यार। सी, प्रॉब्लम इज, अगर आते हुए गलत हो गया ना, तो फिर पूरा साल तो जाएगा, पूरा साल डिप्रेशन में जाएगा, है ना? Because अपने हाथों से, मतलब ऐसे बड़ा सा पत्थर लेके पैरों पे मार दिया आपने। ठीक है, ऐसे किया किसी ने। हरिता, आपका आ गया? हाँ, अच्छा, 4 आ रहा है। आपने कैसे किया? यही किया? ये भी फ्राइडे आया आपका? कुछ तो गलती कर रहे हो आप। इसमें फ्राइडे आया है? हाँ, तो ये फ्राइडे आया है ना? ये फ्राइडे आया। तो नाउ लेट अस सी हाउ मेनी एक्स्ट्रा डेज आर देयर। नहीं आएगा ना 4, अगर फ्राइडे आंसर है। हाँ, आंसर आपका क्या है? फ्राइडे से फ्राइडे आ गया, मतलब ये मेथड क्या, कोई और क्या? तो ये फ्राइडे आया कि नहीं, 2 Feb 2024? हाँ, तो नाउ इट शुड बी लाइक 7 एक्स्ट्रा डेज। 0 एक्स्ट्रा डेज आना चाहिए आंसर। if Friday is the answer. Let us see. 90 है. Next leap year is 92. 92, 94, 00. Because 2000 is a leap year. 2000 को leap year लिया ना? हाँ? नहीं लिया ना? अच्छा. So total leap years कितने आए तुम्हारे? 8 आएंगे. 9 कौन सा? This is 2nd Feb ना? 29 Feb तो अभी आना है. So 24 cannot be taken as leap year in the calculations. ये गलती करी तुमने. 8 leap and non-leap are? अरे out there are 34 years. 8 are leap, 26 are non-leap. अरे तो extra days का calculation is the next step. It is the next step. We just have to firstly find out how many years are leap and how many are non-leap. Silly mistake. Firstly, we have to find out how many years are leap and how many are non-leap. Because 24 is not a leap year, no? It cannot be taken into calculation as a leap year because 29 Feb is yet to come. This is 2nd Feb, na date. 29 Feb आता है तो we have to take that leap year as into calculations. So this is 16 plus 26, which is 42, equal to 0 extra days. So this is Friday, that is Friday. ठीक है? आ गया? Very interesting question. हाँ? कब? इसको तुमने आइडिया दे दिया? कहाँ पे? मतलब अर्लियर क्वेश्चन, पहले वाले क्वेश्चन में. हाँ, पहले वाले क्वेश्चन में 0 extra days. But for this question, you have given him clue. Very simple, interesting, but intimidating question. अच्छा, कैसे किया? First January 0001 is month. Huh? I don't remember the answer. I'll also calculate after you guys are finished trying. Acha. Any? Huh? Should I give you a hint? How do you approach? See, 1st January 001 is Monday. So let us say 100 years are passed by. How many extra days you get? 5 extra days after 100 years. So 1st January 101 would be Monday plus 5. So 31st December is 1 day back. End of the year, no? End of the century. Then again 200 years, go ahead. You go ahead by 3 days. So Monday to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So 1st January 201 would be Thursday. So 31st December would be Wednesday. So Wednesday is also come. Right now, like this, you calculate and you will find that pattern repeats. Because after 400 years, you'll get 0 extra days. है ना? So find out what is the 31st December 100 0100. Then 31st December 200, 31st December 300 and 31st December 400. And check कर रहे हैं क्या आ रहा है. And then 31st December 500 जब करोगे, you will find that is same as 31st December 100. 31st December 600 would be same as 31st December 200. And the pattern will repeat. क्योंकि 400 साल बाद you get 0 extra days. try it out, find out the 31st December of each of the end year, like 100 200 से 100 से स्टार्ट करो, 100 200 300 सॉल्व करो, क्या आ रहा है बताओ मुझे। हमें क्या पता है हरिता? 1 जनवरी पता है, 0001 की मंडे है। दिस इज वेयर वी स्टार्ट द कैलेंडर। कैलेंडर स्टार्ट ही वहां से होता है, इसलिए पता है। हाँ, 5 एक्स्ट्रा डेज। हाँ, एंड 1 डे बैक इज 31st December। फर्स्ट, हाँ हाँ, एंड देन 500 you will find that pattern is repeating। नहीं नहीं, 100 साल बाद, एंड ऑफ द सेंचुरी वाला ईयर चाहिए ना हमें। सेंचुरी होता है 100 200 300 400 वो वाले। बताया तो मैंने अप्रोच, वो क्या पता है। 1 Jan 0001। दिस इज बाय डेफिनेशन, यहां से कैलेंडर स्टार्ट होता है। ये कि कैसे आया, यहां से स्टार्ट है। we can go from here to 100 साल बाद, एंड वी नो दिस इज 5 एक्स्ट्रा डेज। रट्टा मार लो, 24 लीप 76 नॉन लीप से आता ही है। अगर रट्टा नहीं मारना भूल गए, दिस कम्स फ्रॉम 24 लीप ईयर्स 76 नॉन लीप ईयर्स। फाइन। सो ये क्या होगा, आएगा दिस प्लस 5, मंडे प्लस 5 है ना, सैटरडे। इट मीन्स व्हाट इज 31st December 100 -1, एक दिन पीछे। 1 जनवरी के एक दिन पहले होता है ना 31st December, तो दिस इज फ्राइडे। नाउ फ्रॉम हियर आई कैन गो 1 January 201, 200 साल बाद इसके। सो हाँ हाँ हाँ, दिस इज 3 डेज। 200 ईयर्स में 3 डेज एक्स्ट्रा होते हैं। 3 डेज एक्स्ट्रा मीनिंग ट्यूसडे, वेडनेसडे, थर्सडे। सो 31st December 200 is I can also go to 1 January 301, one extra day, so it will be Tuesday। 31st December is Monday। Then 1 January 401, 0 extra days, 0 extra days, so it will be Monday only। So 31st December is Sunday, जो इस बार भी आ रहा है। This time also 31st is on Sunday, right? Now you go to 501, 1 January 501, you'll again have 5 extra days because यहाँ पे 0 हो गया। Now 100 more years meaning 5 extra days, so it will be again Saturday। 31st December will be Friday, so 31st December can be only these 4 days। So 5310, you can only remember 5, बस 5 remember करो। You only remember 5 in 100 years, 5 extra days, 76। So 200 would be 10 extra days, 10 is equivalent to 3, right? है ना, 7 + 3 वो ये हो गया। फिर how about 300, 5 + 5 + 5, 15 is equivalent to And finally 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, 20 plus that 400 is leap year. हाँ, लास्ट वाला 400 में जीरो क्यों आता है? Because 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, 20 plus that year 400 itself is a leap year. That is what 21 it becomes. 21 is 0. Good question, very interesting. है ना? Last thing, I already told you that this repetition of calendar, there are only finite number of calendars that are there, right? There are only 14 different calendars possible in Gregorian system. So calendar has to repeat. Every calendar will repeat. This type of question used to get asked, but they have not asked it for many years now, like 7-8 years now. So you may want to skip this because यहाँ पे थोड़ा रट्टा है. There is some mugging up here involved here. So if you want, you can skip this question. And अगर तुम्हारा लक इतना खराब है कि अगले साल ही ये पूछ ले, तो वो क्वेश्चन छोड़ देना. हाँ, you still have 79 more options. If you want, you can mug this up and you will not get it wrong. यहाँ पे पढ़ाने लायक कुछ है नहीं. These are only mugging up things. Like if we have a leap year, then it repeats after 28 years. If you have leap year plus 1, like 4n plus 1 type of year, it repeats after 6 years. If you have leap year plus 2, it will repeat after 11 years. If you have leap year plus 3, it will repeat after 11 years. Mug up करना है. Repeat होता है. There is one exception to this. There is one exception to this. How? For example, 1972. Is it a leap year? Yes. So it should repeat after 28 years. This calendar of 1978 should repeat after 28 years according to this rule. 1972 मतलब 1872. This should repeat after 28 years. This plus 28 is 1900, which is not a leap year. This is a leap year. 1900 is a non-leap year. So it cannot repeat after 28 years. So in this case, it repeats after 40 years. So in 1912. Yes. For example, question is, after how many years will the calendar of 2001 repeat? 2001 is of the type 4n plus 1. 4n plus 1 repeats after 6 years. So it will repeat after 6 years in 2007. So calendar of 2001 and 2007 will be exactly same, including days, months, years, everything will be exactly same. After how many years will the calendar of 2011 repeat? 2011 is of the type 4n plus 3. So it will repeat after 11 years. So in 2022. How about 2013? This is 4n plus 1. 20 is a leap year. 4n plus 1 is 6 years. So in 2019 it will repeat. How about 2022? This 4n plus 2 type. So after 11 years it will repeat. 2035, again 4n plus 3 type. So it will repeat after 11 years. So 2046. This 2040, it is a leap year. So it will repeat after 28 years. So in 2068. ठीक है, ऐसे करना है. This case, I have already talked about this exception. Special case of leap year. If leap year plus 28 is not a leap year, then answer is plus 40. Okay, so 2072 plus 28 gives us 2100, which is not a leap year. So this calendar repeats after 40 years, which is in 2112. जब हम सब मर जाएंगे। है, मर ही जाएंगे, शायद पूरा ह्यूमन रेस ही खत्म हो जाए ड्यू टू क्लाइमेट चेंज, और वी मे मूव टू सम अदर प्लैनेट। तो तुम देख नहीं रही हो क्या हो रहा है? हाँ, कैलेंडर 14 ही है, रिपीट होते रहते हैं बार बार। हाँ, मतलब क्या है ना, मतलब एग्जाम्पल देके बताओ। हाँ। हम्म। हाँ, कैलेंडर रिपीट होगा कि नहीं 400 साल बाद, तो देखना पड़ेगा रूल में डाल के यार 400 मैच हो रहा है कि नहीं। 0 एक्स्ट्रा डेज तो आ रहे हैं, दैट इज योर लॉजिक। हाँ, आना चाहिए, आना चाहिए, बट क्वेश्चन में इतना आगे का नहीं देंगे, डेट आसपास का ही देंगे, तो इसलिए ये 6 11 इंपॉर्टेंट होता है। No, 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 not LCM HCM. क्योंकि every time it will be different. Like if you start with let us say 2011, 2011 is 4n plus 3. So this calendar will repeat after 11 years. तो तुम आ गए 2022 पे. 2022 will repeat after again it is 4n plus 2. So after 11 years 2033. 2033 is 1 year 4n plus 1. So that repeat after 6 years. तो तुम 2039 पे आ गए. That is 4n plus 3. So that repeats after 11 years. तुम तो 2040 पे आ गए. That repeats after 28 years. तो तुम 2068 में चले गए, तुम देख रहे हो। तो ये, हाँ, वो अनइवन जंप है वो। हाँ, हाँ, वो आ जाएगा मैनेज होके, एवरी, मतलब ये थोड़ा जंप ज्यादा जंप थोड़ा जंप ज्यादा जंप जाके आ जाना चाहिए। हाँ, ओके नवीन, the 40-year special case is that our rule says that if year is leap year, the calendar repeats after 28 years. So if we take this example of 2072, 2072 is a leap year because 72 is divisible by 4. But so according to our rule, this calendar should repeat after 28 years. If you add 28 to this, you get to 2100. So 2072 and 2100 calendar should be same according to our rule. But problem is 2072 is a leap year. However, 2100 is not a leap year because it is not divisible by 400. That is why these calendars cannot be same. एक calendar में 365 days है, एक में 366 days है. So those calendars cannot be same. So the special rule is, if this is the case, if this leap year plus 28 is not a leap year, then you add leap year plus 40 and you get the same calendar. So in this case, 2072 plus 40 gives us 2112, which is the same calendar as 2072. That is the special case. तीन चार ही चीजें हैं, मतलब मगिंग, इवन इफ यू वांट टू मग अप, इट इज नॉट दैट डिफिकल्ट टू मग अप, राइट? प्लस 28 प्लस 6 11 11 प्लस 28 फॉर लीप ईयर, प्लस 6 फॉर 4n plus 1 type, plus 11 for 4n plus 3 and 4n plus 2 type. And special case is when leap year plus 28 is not a leap year. That is the special case. Yes, now tell me, in these cases, when will the calendar repeat? Question number 1, it is of the type plus 6, na? So 1851. This is again 1351. This is 1851. This is 1351. This is 4n plus 3 type. So 1978. No, 9878. Any doubt, Harita? हाँ, ये देखो ना, 67 है ना, ये 1967 है. 67 is what? 64 plus 3, 4n plus 3. Some number divisible by 4 Remainder when divided by 3, divided by 4. Remainder when divided by 4. For this case, this is a leap year. No, this is not a leap year. This is not a leap year. This is again one another case. है ना? This is not 4n plus anything else. This is 4n plus 4n type E number है ना ये. But this is not a leap year. So this is, in this case also it is plus 6. 6. This is not 4n plus 1 type. This is 4n only, but non-leap year. So this is again plus 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Non-leap year 4n plus 2 type. 11 plus करना है. 11 plus करोगे तो 1, 1, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5 rather. 1, 2, 4, 5. This 2020 is a leap year. Plus 28. So 20, 48, 30, 34, 34, 34, 45. 11 plus करना है. 1972, 2000 plus 28 करके we still get a leap year. So this is same as 2000. Again, this is special case. This is not in any of, as per our rule, it is 4n type. But this is not a leap year. So that is not included in the above case. So this is plus 6. Add कर लो. मैंने add करना भूल गया वो special case. Another special case. When you have end of the century non-leap year. Plus 6. क्या? Next, 2172. 1, 2. Plus 40 करना पड़ेगा because this plus 28 will give you non-leap year. So you go to 2, 2, 1, 2. This 2472. Again plus 40 we have to do. 7777. 6 भाई. This is 7783. है ना? So this is just a mugging up of rule. There is nothing to understand. You can mug up. This is just what type of year is this? How many rules we have? We have 4 rules and 2 special cases. Rule number 1 was if year was leap year, then we just add 28 to the year and we get a same calendar. Fine, that is rule number 1. Second, if you have year like 4n plus 1, that is when you divide the year by 4, you get remainder 1. Where did we? For example, this is 45, which is 44 plus 1. So 4n plus 1. So in this case, it is plus 6. And other 2 cases is 4n plus 2 and 4n plus 3. These are the 4 rules. And there are 2 special cases. First special case is when we have a leap year, but adding 28 does not give you leap year. So this is a leap year. 72 end mein hai, so this is a leap year. Plus, but adding 28 to it will give you 2200, which is not a leap year. So it cannot be same calendar. So you, as a special case here, you add plus 40. And another special case is this end of the century non-leap year. Here also you add plus 6. These are the 6 things you have to remember. Again, this question has not been asked for a very long time now. It does not mean that they will not ask, but just probability is lesser. ठीक है, रेस्ट ऑफ द क्वेश्चंस आप ट्राई कर लेना. Let us do PYQs. First one we are already through. Let us do second question. This question is which date of the June 2099 among the following is Sunday? They have not given you any other information. The information you already have, the assumption of examiner is that I think 31st May 2021 or 2021 was the examination date. That was Sunday. So that was known. So you guys take today's date. So from today's date, you go to month of June and see which day of the first week of June would be Sunday. Which data is Sunday? 1st June, if you reach, let us imagine 1st June is, let us say, Saturday, then 2nd would be Sunday. If 1st June is 2023 से लेके you have to go to 1 June 2099 or 31st May 2099, wherever you want to go. Same. हम हवा में कुछ नहीं कर रहे थे. Question have been asked. Seven. Okay. अच्छा लग रहा है. बस कहाँ पे अटके हो? हम्म. हाँ, आंसर बताओ ना. 5 एक्स्ट्रा डेज मीनिंग क्या? कहाँ तक? 1 जून क्या है? अरे 1 जून 2099 इज व्हाट डे? संडे। तुम्हारा फर्स्ट आंसर आ रहा है, फर्स्ट तो है ही नहीं ऑप्शन में। संडे कैसे आ रहा है 5 एक्स्ट्रा डेज से? व्हाट इज योर 1 जून ऑफ 2099 आंसर? अकॉर्डिंग टू यू, व्हाट डिड यू कैलकुलेट एज डे ऑफ द 1 जून 2099? वो कैलकुलेट किया ना तुमने अभी? एडिशन में। मनीषा? हाँ, हाँ, तो 1 जून इज मंडे, सो विच ऑफ दिस इज संडे? सिक्स आया, तो 1 जून इज मंडे। 1 जून इज मंडे, so which of these dates are Sunday? That is the question. 1 June is Monday na? 2nd June is, 3rd June is, 4th June is, this is Friday, 5th is Friday, 6th is Saturday, 7th is correct. Try, let me try. We are starting from 23 December 2023. नहीं, आज भी संडे ही है ना? संडे 24 है ना आज एक्चुअली। So from here we want to go to 1st June 2024, and from there we'll jump to 1st June 2099. From this to this, how many extra days are there? 7 of December, right? 3 of January, 1 of February, because 24 is a leap year, 3 of March, 2 of April, 3 of May. That is it, right? So how is, what is it? हाँ, 1 जून को लेना पड़ेगा? नहीं लेना पड़ेगा, नहीं लेना पड़ेगा। We are going ahead. हाँ, so 19 extra days, right? Fine. So here we have 19 extra days. And from here to there, how many leap years in between? Huh? Not 24 cannot, will not calculate, no? From 24 to 2099. 19 leap years, again you have to calculate from 28 to 96. So this is 4 into 7, this is 4 into 24. This is 24 minus 7, 18 plus 1, because we have to include both. So this is 19 leap years, and how many are non-leap years? 56. So this will give me 38 extra days. This will give me 56 extra days. This is equivalent to 94, which is same as 3. So this is 3 extra days. 19 extra days, 3 extra days, total 22 extra days, equivalent to 1 extra day. From Sunday, we go to Monday. So if this is Monday, first is Monday. This is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday. ठीक है? Yes, Naveen, that is correct. चले आगे. This is data sufficiency type of question. Here it we have to answer if it is possible to answer this question. Options are designed to test your ability to gauge this. That do you think is it possible to answer this question? We don't have to solve the question. Answer नहीं पूछा है कि is it possible to find out the answer? Question is what day is the 14th of the given month? 14 तारीख तो कौन सा डे था? Which day of the week will it be? Was it on 14th of that particular month? And the statements will give you information about the month. First statement, the last day of the month is Wednesday. Based on only this information, can we find what is the day on 14th? How? Last day is what? Only this statement. Last day of which month? Is it 28 day month? Is it 29 day month? Is it 30 day month? Is it 31 day month? We don't know. So it will depend on that information, that which month are you talking about. That many days we have to go back. Hai na? Now let us forget the first statement. Second statement is the third Saturday of the month was the 17th day. What they are saying is third Saturday, 17th is Saturday. So can you find which day on 14th? है ना? Definitely you can. So only statement 2 is enough. The answer is B. They are saying na, कि 17th is the Saturday. So 14th would be 3 days back. है ना Harita? Simple question. If you read carefully, it is simple. Otherwise, Jayesh ka number 6. Sixth mistake in 3 days. Minus kitna? 20 marks. Around 20 marks minus. एक क्वेश्चन पे गलत करोगे तो 3.5 मार्क कटता है CSAT में. That is why it is way fast you come down compared to GS. Otherwise, easy question. No problem. Next. Which day is 10th October 2027? The examination was on 10th October 2020 or 2021, I don't remember. But that was Sunday. 2021 शायद 2021 Sunday था. So उससे 5 साल आगे जाना था. It was very simple question. If you know the 10th October of that day. But if you want to start from today and solve as we always do, you can take 24th December 2023 as Sunday. Sunday आ रहा है? अच्छा. Which question, Naveen? Which question you didn't understand? The data sufficiency question? Let me know which question you want me to repeat. Data sufficiency question you want? हाँ, that is simpler. अच्छा, कैसे करो, कर ही नहीं पाओगे ऐसे, कैसे करोगे? बट दिस क्वेश्चन आर इजियर बिकॉज वो 10th अक्टूबर टू 10th अक्टूबर ही आपको जंप करना है. इन ऑल दिस क्वेश्चंस ना, यू हैव टू जंप ओनली बाय ईयर्स. इन क्लासरूम वी आर आल्सो जंपिंग बाय मंथ्स, बिकॉज हम आज से स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं. हाँ, पता नहीं, याद नहीं है मुझे आंसर, आई डोंट रिमेम्बर द आंसर. हाँ. लीप ईयर काउंट करने पड़ेंगे ना. देखो 21st लीप ईयर कौन सा होगा इसके बाद? हम लोग कौन से जून में थे ना, तो फरवरी तो चला गया 24 वाला, तो वो तो लीप ईयर काउंट नहीं करेंगे. पहला काउंट करेंगे 28 में, 2028. 2028 से लेके लास्ट कौन सा होगा? 2096 होगा. तो इनके बीच के कितने हैं? ये 4 into 7 है, ये 4 into 24 है, तो ये 7 से लेके 24 तक गिनना है ना. 24 - 7 कितना होता है? 18 होता है. 18 पर दोनों भी गिनना है, तो एक ऐड करना पड़ेगा, तो 19. और बचे हुए जो भी इतने इसके बीच में है ये पीरियड के, वो नॉन लीव. Okay, Naveen, let me repeat the above question once more. In this type of question, in data sufficiency type of question, what we have to do it, we have to answer whether it is possible to find out the answer with the given statements. The question is, what day is the 14th of that particular month, of the given month? 14 तारीख को कौन सा day है? What is the day on 14th? First statement alone is, the last day of the month is Wednesday. Now, based on this, we cannot find the answer to day on 14th, because we don't know how many days this particular month has. It may have 28, 29, 30 or 31 days. Unless we know that information, we cannot go back to 14th and find out the day. So statement 1 alone is definitely not sufficient. But if you read the statement 2, you find that the third Saturday of the month was on 17th day. So basically the statement is saying 17th of that month was Saturday. Because 17th was Saturday, 16th would be Friday, 15th would be Thursday, and 14th would be Wednesday. So we have answered the question. It is possible to answer the question. We don't have to find out that it is Wednesday, but we just have to comment that whether it is possible to answer that question. It is definitely possible, because 17th ka day agar pata hai, if you know the day on 17th, it is very easy to find out any other day of the month, because we know precisely that 17th ko kaun sa date hai, day hai. So we can find out 25, 23, 1, 2, 3 day on any of the date of the month, because you know one fixed date and one fixed day on that. That is why statement 2 alone is sufficient to answer this question, is the answer for this particular thing. So statement number B, option number B is the answer. Got it, Naveen? Okay, good. हाँ, कौन से वाले में? 2099 तक जाने वाला. हाँ 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 हाँ. हम क्या करते हैं, हम जब आगे जाते हैं ना, तो जितना खत्म हुआ है उतना पीछे छोड़ते हैं. 1 जून को जब जा रहे हैं तो मई खत्म हो चुका है, तो वी आर ऑटोमेटिकली ऑन 1 जून. हम जब मई के एक्स्ट्रा डेज गिनते हैं ना, so we are automatically push forward to June. June is the 1st June. हाँ, तो 1 जनवरी आ गए. हाँ, ऐसा, ये चीज. हाँ, ये सबका आ गया है. लेट मी ऑल्सो सॉल्व. The real question was, like in examination, you knew that 10 October, I think 2021 was Sunday. ठीक है. Then from there you just have to go to 2027. So there is only one leap year, which is 24 in between, and 6 non-leap years. 6 na, and 5. 1 leap, 5 non-leap, So you get 2 plus 5, 7 extra days. 7 extra days meaning no 0 extra days. 0 extra days meaning this date is Sunday. It was as simple as this in examination hall. But you guys have started from today and still arrived at the correct answer. Very good. ठीक है. Again, very interesting question. Mixture of calendars and our arithmetic. कितने क्वेश्चन बचे हमारे? बहुत है. अच्छा, हो जाएंगे आज. हम्म. करो करो चलो. कौन से पे? 20 अक्टूबर पे. अच्छा, मैंने जो किया समझ गए. 10 अक्टूबर टू 10 अक्टूबर. वो आप घर पे कर लेना. दैट इज नॉट द एक्चुअल क्वेश्चन विच यूपीएससी आस्क्ड. दैट इज द डिफिकल्टी दैट वी हैव इंक्रीज्ड फ्रॉम आवर साइड. आप घर पे कर लेना. वो आंसर यू नो संडे आना चाहिए. हम्म. समझ रहा है क्वेश्चन? डिड यू गाइस अंडरस्टैंड क्वेश्चन? समझ गए? There are two prices involved. One is price of petrol and one is price of diesel. Petrol price is increasing in this at this rate. M is equal to number of days. Every M on mth day, it will price be this into this M की value जो भी डालोगे वो. And up to 100 only. So after 100th day, the price of petrol will remain constant. But price of diesel के लिए there is no restriction. It will keep on increasing. Right? Question is, where do they match? If they match before 100th day, then for some value of m and n, these match. But if they match after 100th day, then this price will remain constant and this has to match that price. So graphically, if I draw, we have to firstly comment upon which kind of graph it is. Like this is going to start from 80, this is going to start from 69. And petrol will go like this. This is day 100. And diesel, albeit it is starting from lower point, it will increase at the higher rate. So how does the graph of diesel look like? Does it look like this? Or does it look like this? That is first thing you have to comment upon. That ये price match जो है वो 100 days से पहले हो रहा है, पहले बाद में हो रहा है. This is the price match वाला thing, no? Where they intersect. So where do they intersect? These two lines, where do they intersect? That is the thing you have to comment upon. And then you can find out the answer. If you can do this question on your own, then you can feel very, very confident about yourself because this involves many concepts. Like graphs है, arithmetic है, calendars है. Hmm. 7, 8. काउंट करो, मैन्युअली काउंट करो. हाँ 17 + 118 आना चाहिए। देखते हैं इसको, ये तुम ये ट्राई कर लो। हाँ, 5 मिनट अंदर आके बैठना तुम। आई डोंट रिमेम्बर द आंसर। हम्म। अच्छा। हाँ, यही करना। कुछ हो रहा है? हम्म। नहीं। To firstly comment on this, what we'll do is we'll actually find out what is the value of petrol and diesel on 100th day. अगर on 100th day if value of petrol is more, then हमें पता है ये वाला चीज है। If we find out that value of diesel is more on 100th day, then we'll know that ये वाला चीज है। 100th डे पे अगर डीजल ऊपर है तो ये वाला है, अगर पेट्रोल ऊपर है तो ये वाला है। What is the price on 100th day? हाँ, what is the price of petrol on 100th day? Put 100, m is equal to 100, बताओ। वैल्यू ऑफ पेट्रोल ऑन 100th डे 80 प्लस, हाँ, which is equal to 90. So this is imaginary country where 90 के ऊपर पेट्रोल बढ़ता नहीं है। हमारा तो ऐसा है नहीं। We go till 110. Okay. And what is the price of diesel on 100th day? 69 plus 0.15 into 100, which is how much? This is 15, na? 69 plus 15 is? So this kind of graph is there. The price of diesel is lower than price of petrol on 100th day. So their intersection will be after 100th day. हाँ. So diesel has to grow till 90 rupees for them to be equal, because after 100th day, price of petrol is constant. It is 90 only. Now we want to find out after how many days will price of diesel go from 84 to 90. This is how it grows. What do we want? Petrol price of diesel we want to be 90. It will happen when after n days. Let us see. Let us say this is equation with only one variable. Can you solve or not? What is the value of n then? 90 minus 69. It is 21 is equal to 0.15 n. So n is equal to 21 divided by 0.15, which is equal to 2100 divided by 15, which is equal to 140 days. So the price of diesel will become 90 on 140th day. Now what the question says, January 1, from January 1 we have to calculate 140th day. Which of them is the answer? आपका 21 आया था because purposefully 140th day, that day, 140th day. देखो बाकी लोग कर सकते हो हाँ okay. Price of petrol increases and then becomes constant. Okay. And price of diesel continues to increase without any constraints. So question is, when do the prices of these two fuels become equal? So they can become equal like this before 100th day or after 100th day. Why 100? Because after that price is becoming constant. That is why we have to consider before and after. If it is before 100 day, then at the day number 100, price of diesel will be higher. If intersection is before 100, price of diesel will keep on increasing and at the faster rate. 0.15 से बढ़ रहा है. So at day number 100, if price of diesel is more, then we know that this type of graph is there. If price of diesel is less than 100, less than price of petrol on 100th day, then we know intersection will happen sometime after 100 day. Now we calculate price of petrol and diesel on day number 100. Price of petrol, if you put 100 as M, it comes out as 90 rupees. And price of diesel comes as 84 rupees. So price of petrol is more on day number 100. So graph is like this. The intersection will happen after day number 100. So this is 84. What we want this to reach 90 now. Because after day number 100, price of petrol is constant as 90. So we just put this value as 90. And we want to find out value of n, which is on which day it will happen. So 90 is equal to 69 plus 0.15 into n. I solve it for n. Only one unknown is there in this equation. This equation, in one variable, one unknown is there. I solve for that unknown. I get answer as 140. So on 140th day, these two values will match. Now from 1 January, I have to calculate 140th day. From 1 January, I have to calculate 140th day. 2 January would be first day, 3 January would be second day, like that. है ना? हाँ हाँ तो कैलकुलेट वही 140 जाना है हमें. Because 2nd January is the first day after this first. हाँ अच्छा बी ना आपका 21 आ रहा है. आंसर इज बी हियर. हाँ because in January, how many days are there? 31 days. So 1st Feb would be which day? 31st day. 1st Feb would be 31st day, na? Right now.
आज से बढ़ रहा है ना, आज से बोले कल से बढ़ रहा है, आज से बढ़ रहा है तो 20 होगा, कल से बढ़ रहा होगा तो 24 होगा, जनवरी को उतना भी बैक जनवरी को होगा,
अच्छा,
तो फिर 20 जाएगा तो
M is not never zero. From January 1, price is increasing. Okay, right. January 1 को ही M is equal to 1 है. M is equal to 0 का ऑप्शन ही नहीं है ना. I think they should have made language clearer. But anyway, they have not. So 31 days of January, 28 of February, 31 of March, 30 of April, 31 of May. So how much is this? No, addition is?
प्राइस की बात करें, आज अगर नेक्स्ट प्राइस है तो नेक्स्ट डे प्राइस करेगा ना, आज
कर रहा है ना वो 31 दिसंबर को 80 ले रहा है वो, यही चीज है. बिकॉज ही इज सेइंग फ्रॉम January 1, फ्रॉम टुडे वी आर इंक्रीजिंग प्राइस एट दिस रेट where M is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, not 0. See, ये क्लियर है. इधर देखो बस. Price of petrol on mth day of the year. January 1 is the first day of the year. January 2 is the second day of the year. So that is why it is clear. Yeah, no, they have said this. यहाँ पे लिखा है उन्होंने that mth day of the year, ना? So that is why it is fine. So how much is this addition? 119, right? Till 31st May. This is 120. We want 20 more days. So 20th May. Okay. We'll stop here because he is there. Just ये क्वेश्चन हम कल करें आपका जो वो था.